Are these celebrity doppelgangers evidence that we're living in a simulation? Strange glitches, unexplained synchronicities, and even scientific evidence seem to suggest our reality could be simulated. In the billions of years since the Big Bang, the human species' existence is a short blip. Over the last 13.7 billion years, it's possible that super advanced civilizations sprouted up all over the universe, and that some of these created hyper-realistic simulations. Elon Musk has said, the odds that we are in base reality is 1 in billions. A more interesting question then is whether we're living in a Paris or nulliparous reality, one that can create other realities versus one that cannot. In a simulation that was created by a simulation that was created by a simulation, eventually processing resources would be strained, like a computer running too many programs at once. This could result in anomalies or glitches in the simulation. Some people experience unexplained ellipses in time, as if several hours, days, sometimes weeks have passed in an instant. Others experience objects disappearing and randomly reappearing days or even years later. Some people experience specific events of a day repeating exactly the same way the next day, as if the day was reset and started over. Some point to the Mandela effect as evidence of glitching, when many people have memories of details or events that technically did not happen, as if history was altered, but a remnant of the old reality remains. Believers point to the widely held memory of news outlets reporting that South African leader Nelson Mandela had died in prison in the 80s, when in fact Mandela was released from prison in 1990 and died in 2013. Others have suggested the existence of our universe's physics point to the limitations of a simulated reality. For instance, in video games, only the part of the world that is seen is generated. To render the entire world all of the time would be far too costly on processing speed. Instead, only the slice visible to the player is rendered. Could this processing limitation explain the universal speed limit that is the speed of light? If we could travel faster than light to other galaxies, we might see that part of the universe is still rendering before our eyes like a lagging video game. Some experience moments of extreme synchronicity as evidence of a glitching simulation. Synchronicity is the simultaneous occurrence of events which appear significantly related but have no discernible causal connection. One almost impossible coincidence is the existence of a solar eclipse. The sun is 400 times wider than the moon, but also happens to be exactly 400 times farther away, making them appear exactly the same size. The odds of this are infinitesimally small, and yet eclipses occur. Are these glitches in fact a result of overall processing power of the computer our simulation is running out of capacity? As we create more people and even more realistic virtual simulations ourselves in the form of video games and AI, could we be straining the system? If our civilization one day creates a virtual reality indistinguishable in scale and detail from our own, could the system crash? And if the system did crash, would that be the end or the beginning?